So we have a 1957 Chevy, 1957 Chevy Black Widow dual quad setup, and I'm gonna have a special speaker come on to this because I do not know much about this car, but he does.
No, Black Widows. All right, so I'm gonna tell you guys about a Black Widow. Come on over. So the Black Widow was a special order car. This isn't a real one, this is a tribute. But the Black Widow was a special order car from Smokey Yunick in Daytona, Florida. He ordered one directly from the experimental shop at Chevy, and it came with Zora Duntough's fuel injection unit, which was the first year they ever made fuel injection for Chevy. It was also the first year they ever had 1 horsepower per cubic inch. So they had a 283 horsepower, 283 cubic inch motor. He ordered a black 210, which is this car because it doesn't have all of the side trim and the top trim. This was the base model of the 57 Chevys. And he ordered this car stripped out called Delete Car. So if you look inside, there's no radio in the dash, there's no heater, there's nothing. It's really the cheapest 57 Chevy that they made that year, the lightest because it had nothing in it except for Duntough's fuel injection motor, the upgraded transmission, and what was called airbox brakes. So they had heavy duty brakes, heavy duty axle, and that was the original. This is a tribute car. The original, I don't know if the original is really known where it is, but if it is and you could prove it's the original, it's a multi-million-dollar car. So this one's beautiful. It's a really nice tribute. He did a great job with the dog dish hubcaps on the white steel wheels. The Delete's interior are correct, but obviously inside we got a nice little small block with a dual quad and 2 of our favorite carburetors, a couple of Edelbrocks. So Riley's gonna tune this one up. There's your history lesson on Black Widows.
Thanks, special speaker.
Thanks, Mr. Speaker.
All right, like you said, we are tuning the carburetor, and we have a little bit of a difficulty with this one, just a tiny bit, because we can't really reach the back carburetor. So we're gonna try and see how well we can tune the front carburetor, and if we really need to, we can figure something out with the back carburetor if that's what's messing it up. But I don't think it is. So.
Are we good? Let's roll.
I lied. We can do the back carburetor.
Show them
Okay.
progressive linkage.
So, a couple things stand out. One, they have a progressive linkage on their carburetor. So, when this one starts to go at first with this throttle, it's only the back until it hits that throttle, and then the front one goes. But that one doesn't go all the way, so we might be able to tune that a little bit. And then this rubber is cracked, which means there is a vacuum leak somewhere in that carburetor. So we have to figure that out as well.
How bad? Oh,
Pretty
yeah.
bad.
Look at that.
Fully? Yeah.
That's where your leak is. That's where your vacuum leak is. All right, I'll go ahead and start it, and then we'll tune the backside.
What? It doesn't sound happy. What is that?
Run the idle up a little bit just to make it easier.
I can do this side.
You're fine. Go ahead. You want to do that side? You don't need to do it with your hands. Your fingertips. Lock this. Just go half turn one way, half turn the other.
I can't.
pretty good. Yeah, pretty good. Right, why don't you turn it off? Okay, now you're gonna need to watch your hoses from all of the motion, and that's got electric fans. All right, you ready?
Yeah. Clear. Okay, so we're going to start turning it half turns. So right now it's reading at about 15 to 40. And we turn it a little bit to see if it goes up or down. So if I turn to the left, it goes down. So we know to go back to where I originally was. See, it's still going down. Yeah, it's at about 19 now, which is really good. Okay, when we pulled the rubber off of the nipple actually came off the carburetor, so we're going to silicone it back in. You grab your silicone, put a little on the part that goes into the carburetor, pour up the vacuum leak. Just like that. And let it dry.
And then put your cap back on. Let's see what the springs look like. See if they jump.
Okay, we are changing the springs possibly. So what's gonna happen with a dual quad setup, it's a little bit different. You're gonna act as, they're two different carburetors. So initially when the throttle goes, the back are gonna go, and then once you get higher throttle, the front will go. But what we're looking for is that the springs go down, the metering rods go down with it when you step on the throttle. And then when I push the throttle here, I go like that, they should pop up real quick.
You ready?
And if they don't pop up, we have to change the springs. I'm ready. Clear. So they're all down, which is good.
All right, bump that throttle and see if those jump real fast.
They all look good. Yeah, they all look good. All right. Okay, I would leave them all just like the way they are. They all bounced up, they all went down. Everything looks pretty good with the springs. Oh, I am sweaty. Okay, we're going to run it with the progressive linkage as is, and then we're gonna adjust it from there, see if it runs good. If it doesn't, then we'll adjust it. I'm not allowed to drive. I'm not allowed to drive. Is it power steering?
Yeah, it's actually really nice.
Hope you hit your truck. I really don't hope you hit your truck. Please don't hit your truck.
I'm gonna kill my truck.
Yay. Don't hit their car.
It's got a pretty stiff clutch.
It's jumpy. Oh, Lord.
Oh, wow. All right, this thing's got some get up.
This feels weird.
Why?
I have a headache right now, and this window is not helping my visuals.
Ooh,
Like, you
okay,
can
it's got
see all
instant.
around you.
No, that little tune that you just did, it's instant when you touch the gas now. You gotta be really careful.
I wasn't ready for that.
So it's definitely not getting the secondaries, which, geez, I don't know if I'm too worried about it. And it's also manual brakes, so we're gonna I don't know if we're gonna have you drive it on the street.
Yeah, maybe not.
Come on, little lady in your Toyota that, basically my tire is more expensive than your Toyota. Oh yeah. This is nice.
Are you gonna be able to pop a Yui in this?
No, but I want to see. I'm not feeling any hesitations. I can definitely tell the second carburetor is not coming in full. But I don't think I want it to. I think it's nice like it is. If it comes in real full, we're going to be way over fueled for this small block. So I think we're just going to leave it like it is. Yeah. So here, I'll drop down in a second. You can feel it. Yeah, that just spun the tires in second at 40. We don't have to touch this thing. All right?
All right.
Whoever's going to get this car is going to get a rad car. Oh my gosh, I'm in love. Can we buy this one?
No.
Why not?
Where would you drive it? Mom wouldn't let you get it.
Every day, everywhere is where I would drive it. Yes, and Mom would love it. No, she wouldn't. She would hate it. But that's okay. That's okay.
We have what? Like 4 other cars? Let's fix those first.
I want more projects.
This wouldn't be a project.
No, this would just be a driver. This thing's sweet. Alright, come on cars, get out of my way. Let's get some...
Pop a Yui.
There you go. I like when the secondaries come in.
Andrew, this is how fast your car goes. She's giving me such a sticky eye right now.
All right, what do you think?
I like it.
You want to drive it back on the back road?
No.
You're still a little nervous about driving somebody's car, aren't you?
Maybe.
Okay. Yep. All right, we got blinkers. I was thinking we didn't have blinkers, but we do. I would leave it as is, man. I wouldn't touch a thing. Let the next owner go to full open on the second carb if they want. It's lovely. Beautiful. How's my temp? Yeah, temperature's 180.
You're kind
Oil
of
pressure's awesome.
in the lines
That's all right.
now.
It's driving by feel. It's called driving by braille.
Okay.
All right. Making a turn. Let's feel. Ready? Oh, you got a little bit of stumble there. I'm too low. All right, that's it. And for the folks at home, we only were doing 40.
And we all have seatbelts on.
Seatbelts on. That's right.
They're lap belts, y'all. So don't come back in the comments being like, they weren't wearing seatbelts and the dad was launching her.
This thing is gorgeous. Feel that? That's awesome. That's a good tuned carb. Yes, 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 yes. More of that Riley, you're getting pretty good at this thing.
No.
This tuning.
No.
You may have a career tuning carburetors.
Call me up, y'all, if you want to pay for my flight. I'll come anywhere and tune your carbs.
Tune your carb.
Edelbach carburetors.
That's right.
Skirt, skirt. Look at you. Yeah, no, you're not making that. I was like, okay, he's going for it. Kevin made it. I don't know how you did it.
I know, Kevin's better than me. Actually, that kid Kevin has the greatest job any kid could ever possibly have. He's a porter here, which means he drives every one of these cars all day. That's what he does.
All day, every day.
All right, let's wake him up.
I don't know if that sounds